If the big, loud, and not environmentally friendly Kingston Poker Run is not for you, you'll love the Seeley's Bay Red Canoefest. Bring your kayak, rowboat, or canoe, anything without a motor, and participate in the silent poker run on June 7th. On the same day, there's the Kids, Cops, and Canadian Tire Fishing Days event at the Seeley's Bay Municipal Docks. To tell us about these events, my guests are Big Jim McLaughlin and Ed Hand. So hello to both of you. How are you today?
We're good.
Excellent.
Good. Okay, why don't we start with the Red Canoefest.
Sure.
Ed, what is that all about, and do you need a red canoe to participate?
No. Any color canoe is good.
Any color.
Or kayak or paddle boat or anything that doesn't have a motor. You're more than welcome. We start at 9 o'clock. We ask you to come a little early to get signed up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to paddle out into Little Cranberry and Cranberry Lake and stopping off at different docks to get your playing card. It'll be sealed in an envelope. And then when you come back to the dock, whoever's got the best hand is going to win the prize. There's 3 prizes.
Okay, and is this event open to anybody of any age?
Anybody, any age. Yeah, young people can take part as well. Everybody's got to wear a life jacket, obviously. But they can participate, and in terms of the poker hand, as long as they're with an adult, they can play.
Okay, is there a cost to participate in the event?
$20 to get into it. Now, if you've got 2 in the kayak or canoe, and only one person is going to be playing, the second person doesn't pay.
Okay, and you said there are prizes?
Yep, from Thousand Islands Kayak, Thompson Electric, and Ridgeway Confections.
Oh, Ridgeway. They make very good chocolate.
That they do.
I've had some of their chocolates, so a little plug for Ridgeway.
The white chocolate there's the best.
Yes, and I've had the white chocolate too. And this is the 13th annual.
Yes.
Silent poker run. Yes. Environmentally friendly.
That it is. Nice.
Absolutely.
Well, it's Saturday morning. Everybody likes to sleep in, right?
Okay. And how many participants are you expecting?
Well, it could be. It depends. Everything depends on the weather. Last year, I think we had about a dozen had gone out, and then a kayak club from Kingston had shown up. Didn't know, and they went out. It looked great. We had like about 30 or 40 of them out there. Yeah.
So actually, it would be fun to just go and watch.
Yeah, that it would.
You can go and hang out and cheer on the kayaks and canoes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's turn over to you there, Jim. Or do you prefer Big Jim?
Big Jim's good.
So, Big Jim, I just found out that you are the only Canadian in the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame.
I got that.
That's pretty amazing.
It is. It's one of those things that will never go away from your mind. It's funny, you know. I wake up some mornings and I think about it, and I have a plaque on the wall in the office, and I look at it and just.
Pretty neat award. Yeah. And so you are organizing the Kids, Cops, and Canadian Tire Fishing Day.
Yep.
All right. So tell me about how are Cops and Canadian Tire? How did they get involved in this?
Well, it's great. The OPP and the Police Association of Ontario stand behind this, and they support it financially. I think there's going to be over 100 events across Canada this year, because more and more people are getting involved in it. They're finding people like myself that will organize it, and they're just amazing things. And you can apply for grants through the Police Association to get money for prizes. And with the people I know in the fishing community, I get a lot of extra stuff. And I also get about a dozen or 15 of my best buddies, mostly who are really good tournament fishermen, that come out on the day and help the kids, show them how to tie a knot if they need to tie something on, how to rig their bobber right, how to hook the worm, how to unhook the fish is most important, because you get a lot of parents we've had in recent years. They're younger parents and they bring the kids out, and they don't really know too much about fishing, but the kids want to do it. The kids love it. And they're learning too. And of course, taking the fish off the hook, we'll come back to that. That's a big thing, because like a lot of times people are just, they're not too sure about how to hold the fish or getting the hook out and whatever else. Right? And,
so as far as the kids, what age group?
We we let them fish. You know, we've had kids 15, 16. Most of them I would say fall into that maybe 5 to 10. 5 to 12.
And they bring their own fishing pole if
we
they
have
have one?
Yeah, we ask them to bring it if they have one. We have about a half a dozen that we rig up. In fact, they're the same ones that we use for the kids' casting pond in the winter at the Ottawa Boat Show. So we just take the little plugs that have no hooks off them on, and we put a bobber and a hook, and we let them fish with those ones if they need them.
And you supply the worms?
Yep, we have worms. We ask them to bring their own, but we always have some.
Bring your own worms. But if you don't have any worms, you've got them.
BYOW.
The kids will catch a fish and then
They unhook it, throw it back in, give them a ticket, and then we count up the tickets at the end for a couple of the bigger prizes we give out for whoever has the most tickets. And the last 3 or 4 years, as I mentioned Ed here earlier, it's really cool. It's little girls that have won.
well, there you go.
Well,
Girls are good at everything.
Yes,
there
ma'am,
you go.
they
yes.
are. That's something
Even
that-
fishing.
I tell you, there's a lot of ladies out there fishing now. It's a really fast-growing part of the community.
And how long is that event? What time do people need to show up?
Starts at 9, and we'll fish till about 11:30, and then by the time we roast them all off the dock, because that usually takes about a half an hour to round up 50 kids or whatever we get, and we get them all to get in the line, and we give them all prizes and lots of stuff. You know, we put out little boxes with different stuff that they can pick out of whatever they want after the grand prizes. But they all get some hooks, some plastic worms, odds and ends stuff for fishing to take with them. So everybody gets something.
And then everybody can hang out at the Legion and have a burger and a hot dog
Yep.
for lunch. So
And
it's
like
a nice.
about a 2-minute walk.
If that.
Yeah.
So it's a nice way to spend the morning with the family, and you don't need a red canoe.
Doesn't need to be red.
Doesn't need to be red. And if you don't have a fishing pole,
We'll get you fixed up.
you'll do that, or you can drop into Canadian Tire and pick one up.
There you go.
That's an even better idea.
That's great. Okay, well, it sounds like a fun morning at Seeley's Bay. So thanks to both of you for coming in, and congratulations on your big award, the only Canadian in the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Best of luck for the event.
Thank you.